Ladies and gentlemen from the media fraternity, welcome for this press briefing, as I take the honor to invite the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Uganda and President-elect of the 69th session of the General Assembly, Honorable Sam Kahamba Kutesa. Welcome, sir.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the media fraternity, today, 11th June, the United Nations General Assembly has elected me as president to becoming 69th session. I want to take this opportunity to thank the entire membership of the General Assembly for the collective trust and confidence bestowed in me to steward the work of the General Assembly. I pledge my full commitment to work with the United Nations membership and other stakeholders to find solutions to global challenges confronting us today. As you may have heard, the theme I have chosen for the 69th session is delivering on and implementing a transformative post-2015 development agenda. The following will be our priorities: formulating the post-2015 development agenda, climate change, strengthening multilateralism and advancing reform of the United Nations, enhancing cooperation between the UN and regional and sub-regional organizations, peaceful settlement of disputes and peace building, enhancing gender equality and empowerment of women, and enhancing the role of the Alliance of Civilization. I look forward to working with you, members of the press, also during this session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll take a couple of questions, please.
Yes, sir. You spoke about gender equality, but what are your views on equality for homosexuals?
Well, as long as they respect the privacy, their right to privacy, I have no problem with it at all.
Do you support your country's Anti-Homosexuality Act?
Me supporting it or not supporting is of no consequence. It is a law, but what I understand...
Well, it's a huge consequence to activists.
What I understand is that there are guarantees now being handed out to guide the application of the law.
Thank you very much. Please.
Mr. Foreign Minister, thank you. You founded a company called Entebbe Handling Services. You have had a relationship with this company. It has contracts with the United Nations. What's your current relationship with Entebbe Handling Services? Are you on the board? Do you have ownership shares? And particularly, what UN peacekeeping missions does that company have relations with?
I have just issued a statement before I came here. You get it from the communications people.
I'm afraid
I've just issued a statement suspending my interests in all my businesses.
Thank you.
Mr. Foreign Minister, behind me there's a sculpture of Arthur Rubinstein, a very famous piano player and musician who was gay. Is that something that should be celebrated at the UN?
I believe the minister has already responded.
Is that something that should be celebrated at the UN?
The minister has already responded to that question. Thank you. Okay. Yes, sir?
Yes.
Given your government's position on gay rights and the allegations that have been swirling about corruption concerning you personally, do you think you are the right person for this job?
First of all, let me tell you this, that I have had a conspiracy by members of the opposition in our country, both inside and outside, who have tried their best to malign my name. I have never been found corrupt. I'm not homophobic. And I believe that I'm a sweet person to lead this organization for the next session.
Thank you. Last question, please.
Sure.
Last question.
Okay, yeah, both senators here in New York, Schumer and Gillibrand, raised concerns about you becoming PGA. Do you think will you reach out to them? And also, you mentioned peaceful settlement of disputes, and I know that your country's had a role in South Sudan. What do you think of the most recent agreement, and do you think that in your role as PGA, you can push forward, reach some kind of a settlement in South Sudan?
Yes, I support the peace initiatives being spearheaded by IGAD and our leaders in Ethiopia and Kenya. And I believe that with the UN working together, we should be able to push for a settlement in South Sudan.
What about the senators? Would you meet with Schumer and Gillibrand?
I'd be delighted to meet with Schumer. I have a lot of respect for him, and I believe that the statements he was talking about that attributed to him if they are correct, it was because he was not well informed.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.